Well, it's officially something resembling spring in Pennsylvania. It's like 71 out. By the time I got over here today, Corey already had the old rear of it out, which, I don't know, I don't even know what kind of rear this is yet. I don't know if we ever figured it out. But there's the factory checker rear. I'm sure it's some other manufacturer, like a Dana or Eaton rear or something. Someone probably knows. Anyway, he has the new rear over here prepped and ready to go. He actually just transferred the brake lines directly from the checker rear right onto the Buick rear, or Chevy rear, whatever you want to call this. And he already mocked up and welded the perches on for the springs. And then over here, he has new U-bolts. And there's the brackets and such that go on it. So we're about to throw it in and see if it actually fits.
Keep going that way. Towards center itself on.
Well, you'll have to go
This way?
like that. Oh, wait. I see it.
The other one, there's another hole. Right up and too far. There's one in the middle. Right there.
I got it.
Alright.
Mint.
Grab,
Custom fabrication.
I don't know, I think that's about it. There's some slag over here I didn't take off.
Well, that's good enough.
Without being lazy. I love leafs though, man. It's so much easier to fab them in.
Yeah, this thing was practically drop-in. You even use the same brake lines.
I know. Off the old rear, off the checker rear. They were brand new. The guy had done them like 1993 and never drove it.
Yeah, the shock's gonna fall right in place.
Yep. Oh, good enough. Is it better?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine then.
Got our vintage 1993 black shocks that came with the car. These should work great. Fit the factory mounts yet, because they just went under like the support plate to the leaf spring here. Didn't even have to re-drill them, it all bolts together.
Probably screwed. Within 3/8, there is like within the 3/8 of center, I guess. You know what I mean? It was very close, remember?
Yeah. I think that looks pretty cool though.
Yeah, I can definitely street drive on these. I just had to get probably a special set for the
For the drag radials. Fucking brake shoe fell off.
Oh, great. Oh, man. That's miserable. I want to run it. What do you think?
The other one's not great either.
I don't want to do brakes on this rear. Just get another rear. I guess we could throw us that on, huh?
Yep.
Good welds.
So what's happening here is we put the rear in the car last weekend. We did the normal way where you center the pads on the rear,
Yeah, like
off
this
the
one.
drums. Same as the old rear.
Yeah, it was centered like square from here to there, same measurement, there to there, same measurement, so it was put in square. But I noticed when the rear was in the car factory, I thought maybe one of the wrong wheels, steelies, was on the wrong side. But come to find out, the steelies are correct. The rear, the leafs must be not square in the car from the factory, like they're offset to the passenger side like 3/4 of an inch or half an inch, which isn't a big deal. Like a lot of cars are like that, but I'm trying to fit a 9-inch drag radial, which isn't even big, but
Yeah, the one tire was rubbing on the passenger side, or just about.
yeah, that's how it was factory. Like I thought the wheels were messed up, so I thought to do that, but I didn't do it, and now I'm kicking myself. Which we got what 45 minutes into this so far.
Yeah.
So moving the leaf pads offset slightly. So I need every bit of room we can get for the steelies to fit with the 9-inch drag radial, because they're probably, see that tire there, it's probably like equivalent to the bulge on that tire, the width, and then there's a bulge in the radial, you know. So yeah,
had to order another set of eBay spring perches.
yeah, they're cheap. So they're for a 3-inch tube, I guess. So this side will go closer.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, now we got to set them at 0, and because I have the rear 3 degrees up. Right now it's pointed down because it's upside down. But I think it's like 3 to 4 degrees pointed up like factory. And then I put the leaf pads at 0, and then we got to square them.
Yeah, now we can move them 7/16 over. We determined it'd be the perfect amount.
And then the center of the pin's 49.5 where the actual pin is. So yeah, well.
So now it's take 2. Just setting the angle here. There you go. That's roughly 0. Did the other side, and they're moved over a little bit to shift the whole rear over a little bit. Because of course, this car wasn't designed true.
That's looking nice over here. It's looking better. Well, it's not.
You can probably go on a little more, but
Yeah. It's hanging on. Oh, we know it's good. Look at, you know, it's good now, man. Like now it looks right.
Corey got this fancy brake kit, and by kit I mean it's just like a mounting bracket to put disc brakes on this thing. The rotors are off some like Lincoln Continental.
Yeah, and it uses this like a spacer thing to space use it so I can use the stock Lincoln Continental wheel bearing. It makes this a little smaller to diameter, but it also gives you a new spot for your wheel seal to sit on. It puts the rotor a little further out. Then it uses like an 80-some Ranger outer bearing, and yeah, GM half-ton caliper. So
Yeah, last weekend we grabbed the calipers, the brake hoses, and the brake pads at the junkyard.
yeah, it worked out real good. I got the calipers, which are replaced already. I got the pads, which are like fresh. and the brake hose for like everything all together for like 16 bucks or less. The rotors I got off Rock Auto are 25 bucks a piece. The adapters were 200, but it saved me a lot of hassle. They're for like a 54 to 56 Ford, because this is like a Ford front end on this car. So
Yeah, I know. I wonder if all the years used that or just this year.
yeah, I don't know. That's what I don't.
They must have gone to disc at some point, though.
They did in like 73, so maybe I could have used the factory. Maybe they still cut the same spindle and I could have used the 70s everything. But the 70 bolt pattern changed to GM, like sometime in the late 60s. This is still Ford, which I don't care, but
Yeah. Well, it fits, so whatever.
yeah, I'm happy with it.
You got your fancy junkyard brake pads.
Yeah, I love them.
Here's the whole apparatus. Caliper just bolts on that plate like he showed you.
That grease actually seems pretty good. Like a really good bearing grease. Like, I know it looks like crap, but it actually looks pretty good. So this thread's like total garbage back here, but they were never threaded in that car.
But it won't come off anyway then.
Yeah, I always tighten them up pretty good, and then I back them off.
Yeah, you're supposed to
Get
crank.
the seat.
Yeah, seat the bearings and then.
Make sure everything's on. Should be good. Cool.
Looks good.
And I had to clearance this back. I clearance this a little bit, but I also did clearance. You see there, you can see I ground the hell out of the. It was in the instructions, but I had to really grind that because that part doesn't have enough. It's like it almost fits, but I didn't want to deal with it. It tells you in the instructions, so if I would have did that on my own, I would have been a hack. But since the instructions state it's okay.
Yep. Someone more professional than you just had to do that, so you're good.
Said you're supposed to use hoses off like a 1980s something, like different brake hoses if you want, but I just loop them. These are probably too long. I just loop them down. I probably ground too much out of here, huh?
Nah, once the pads are squeezing, it'll be fine.
I just loop this down here. I'll just tie it to the spin. What I did was I put the stepper bit in here the other day because these weren't fitting because there's like a groove right there. So I just ground these bigger so then I can put the clip back in after I. But yeah, it's nice the factory line worked. So, you know. My line wrench on the top. It's like perfect. Let's cut the shoes, like the little. That's pretty good. like total garbage. Hand built though. Built, not bought. Right? People always get. That's actually not that bad. Maybe we should have rewatched the Skid Factory episodes and seen how to do this. Right?
I'm sure you have the right idea. It's probably close. There's probably a few minor details that are different on what you're doing than theirs.
This will be lots of slag in the turbo when we're done.
You gotta let it know right away what to expect in life.
Yeah, you got that right. For sure.
So, as soon as the first start up, you're like, yeah, this is what life has in store for you on this build.
Be ready. Okay, well there's 303 here too. That's fine.
I think maybe trans fluid might lubricate a little better. Oh, never mind. It's used motor oil.
Okay.
Even better.
This is probably look exactly the same size.
Yeah, it's like 2
If
inch.
a 2-inch doesn't knock the sails out of this thing, I guess we got problems, right?
Yeah, here's the wastegate tube that Corey just finished fabricating. Basically, it's going to shoot like straight down off this manifold that just got promptly ruined.
It should fall off and
Nope, didn't get it. Here's the manifold, freshly ruined. Wastegate off of it. The best welds ever. We can spin that to whatever direction makes it work in the car.
this side doesn't matter anyway. Way. That dump tube is going to be sweet. I'll cut it down though quite a bit.
Here's the placement in the car. Just kind of like straight down. Right there. Now Corey's cutting a tube that goes straight to the ground behind all that suspension parts is the only thing we have to worry about hitting. About to put the manifold on for the last time, hopefully. just put the ports in, and now Corey's grabbing some vacuum line. So we're going to snake this in and then snake his dump pipe on, and then install turbo.
These puppies started. This one's bad. $5. Worth every penny.
Oh, look at that.
I think it was made for this. I mean, it's probably not even worth messing with it. You think I should just
No, that's like right on.
I don't even think I want to cut it shorter.
No, I'm just gonna leave it like that then.
No slag.
Nope.
It's a downpipe. Looks good.
It's good work.